Hey guys, welcome to another episode with me. This is RV and you're watching That Girl in Her 20s. I know I always make travel content and I wanted to do something different for this time. So I thought why not talk to you all about my skincare regime and the things that I follow to keep my skin hydrated, nourished. Also, I'm not a skin expert. I'm gonna be sharing things which have worked for me after experimenting with a lot of things. I also believe that every skin is different and what works for me might not work for you, or what works for you might not work for me. So please refer to your dermatologist before you try any of the tips that I'm going to be sharing. I also have some products here with me to let you guys know what I do for my skin. There are certain things to keep in mind once you hit your 20s, because nobody is going to tell you about it until you talk to your friends, until you sit and Google about it. I'm lucky enough that I have my sister who has guided me in every phase of my life. She has taught me a lot because, once you hit college and when you're in your 19, 20 and 21, you have a lot of doubts about certain things. So I'm going to be sharing some of the skincare habits for every girl in their 20s. I hope you find this video useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and if you like this video then do give it a thumbs up. So let's get started. Oh, by the way, before I start this video, you guys have to meet my snowflake, my baby snowflake. I am not a soft toy person, but this one is special. This is Snowflake. The first tip I'm sure we all have heard is to drink plenty of water ever since we were babies. But you know what? It actually works. I am a person who never forgets to carry a water bottle no matter where I go. I always need my water bottle, even if I'm traveling, if I'm not traveling. If you see now also, I have at least 2 bottles in my room because my room is on the 2nd floor and the kitchen is on the ground floor, and I have at least 2 bottles of water in my room and I drink plenty of water. My friends, they call me a baby even now because I always need my water bottle with me no matter where I go. Nobody is going to remind you. You need to remind yourself, it's time I drink water. It's time I need to take a sip of water. So when I come up, I make sure that I'm having a water bottle. When I go down, I make sure I refill it and I get it back. Take a sip of water every 30 minutes. I'm not asking you to drink a glass of water or a bottle of water in every 2 hours. No. But keep taking that sip, keep yourself hydrated. Yeah, so this is my tip number 1 to stay hydrated, as we all know. The most cliche step. This takes me to my tip number 2, which is the sunscreen. What I do when I'm at home and even if I'm not stepping out is I just take a generous amount of sunscreen and I just go about it. It's like a snack, every 3 hours, every 4 hours during the day, just take it and apply it. Always go for sunscreens which have at least 2 plus. The more the plus, the more the coverage, and you don't want that harsh sun ray to harm your skin, right? I know we all tend to forget this step. We get lazy and we don't do it, but you guys, this one is the key ingredient for your healthy skin. You need to apply sunscreen during the day, of course not in the night because there's no sun. And once you apply it, you need to stay at least for 15 minutes at home and then you leave your house, because that is when it works the most. I use the NEUTROGENA Ultra Sheer. It actually works for me. This brings to our tip number 3, which is cleansing. So mine is a combination skin. A lot of us have heard about double cleansing. What double cleansing is, basically you wash your face twice, double cleanse it. This one, what I'm going to be sharing, it's a bomb cleanser. It's a total game changer. It is expensive, you guys. This doesn't mean you guys have to buy it or something. Just find out what has worked for you. This one is the Forest Essentials KASHMIRI Saffron and Neem Facial Cleanser. It is very delicate. Also, it costs about 1550, which is 1550 rupees. It has done magic to my skin. I have to say that my skincare game has totally changed after using this one. Always go for cleansers, always go for face wash. Do not go for soap. It makes your skin dry and you don't want to be, using it and spoil your skin over the years. This is the time for us to experiment. This is the time for you guys to experiment in your early 20s to find out what works best for you. I couldn't even afford money to buy, these kind of products then, and so I'm saying you don't have to necessarily buy all this. Just go for what works the best for you. But make sure it is something that makes your skin feel good and makes your skin feel nourished and not irritated, not itchy, and not redness. There's no redness. A lot of us would have heard these terms: anti-aging treatments, chemical exfoliators, and a lot of these. I've not experimented much with these, but I can tell you what is what. Over the years, as you get old, your skin also gets old. It is a natural thing and you cannot avoid it. But we can implement a few tips and steps for us to make sure that we take care of it and slow down this process. There are certain steps that you can implement in your lifestyle by naturally slowing down this process. You can bring certain lifestyle changes, and you can use certain products which could help in anti-aging. You don't need it now. You don't need it from your 20s to 25. Post 25 to early 30s is the time when you can start thinking about it and experiment with it. Coming to the lifestyle things, what you can implement is you can manage your stress. Post college, we all are having stress of our work, what we are going to be doing, what is gonna happen, the future, parents, the anxiety, the depression. When everything starts coming, you need to not forget about yourself. During the process, you have to take care of yourself, you have to take care of your skin. You need to have a balanced diet. Make sure you have that energy to take care of yourself. I started working out very early in my life. I've always been good at sports, and my core during my school was badminton. I've been a captain of one of the houses, one of the sports houses. I've never given up on working out or keeping myself physically fit, because that is something that I love to do. I love to exercise, I love to work out, I love to stay out and go for a walk, just keep moving in my life. I was really healthy during my school. I weighed about 70 and presently I'm 56. It has taken a lot of years and not sudden gradual thing that I did to cut down the weight. I have experimented a lot of things in my life. I've also worked out, I've gone to the gym, I've also done my morning workouts. But I want to say that more than your working out, it is what you consume and what you eat. Have coconut water, have lemon water, do whatever you can in your favor. Fruits with vegetables, with smoothies, broccoli, dark chocolate, sweet potato, tomatoes, nuts, along with a lot of water. You need to make sure that you are actually having a balanced diet. Now, coming to the balanced diet, woman needs to consume at least 46 grams of protein per day. For the vegetarians, proteins are also found in minimal amounts in plants, your pulses, dal, paneer, tofu, and a lot more things. So find out what it is, but make sure that 46 grams of protein is consumed per day by you. You necessarily don't have to go drink protein powder or something. You can start with your diet first. Then you start experimenting with gym. I mean, it could be swimming also for you. It could be any exercise. Gym has helped for me. Exercising has helped. Badminton has helped. Skipping rope has helped. It could be something else for you. It could be swimming. It could be dancing. Tell yourself every now and then ki yeah, it's time I need to do that. It's time I need to drink water. So I better drink water. 3 liters of water per day and you're good to go. During my college days, I remember in my first year of college, I used to have a lot of breakouts, a lot of acne on my skin, here and here, a lot of pigmentation. I used to feel not so confident about it during those days. I really wanted to get rid of it, and I consulted to a dermatologist, and she had given me certain products which had salicylic acid, glycolic acid, lactic acid. Now these are chemical exfoliators and it really does wonders, but that does not mean I rely on them for a long time, right? I don't want to be going for certain acids in my skin. I mean, it's a foam-based cleanser, like how it's like the morning cleansing. While you're bathing, you can just pump it and you can apply it on your face and you can get rid of it. It's good that way, but I cannot, experiment with it for a long time. I don't want to go about it for a long time, and I wanted to get rid of those products. These are good for a shorter time, like for 6 months, good. But I don't want to, rely on them forever, because at the end of the day, I need to remember that these are still some chemicals I'm using on my face. I wanted to naturally get that boost and get that glow on my face. I did experiment with those products. It was good, but I couldn't afford it. To be honest, I couldn't afford it in the longer run during those days when I was not even working. You don't necessarily have to spend a large amount of money on your skincare. Less is more. Go for things that work and suit for your skin type. When you buy a product, when you buy something, make sure that you read what are the ingredients in it. You can start experimenting with peptides and ceramides. For example, I use this serum after I go for toner. This one is the face serum by Minimalist. This is multi-peptides. What peptides is basically, it's like the hero ingredient of your skin. It boosts the glow as it is. I think Minimalist has some amazing products, amazing stuff that you can check out. This is not a sponsored video, I'm just saying what has worked for me. Like this one is hyaluronic acid. This one is also a face serum which you use after cleansing and after toning. Now what cleansing is, I've told you, cleansing is this one. Like it's like that soap. What you first do, you clean your face, you wash your face with a cleanser. I use rose water for toner. Again, it's natural. And these cute little bottles are very helpful. You can actually take it while you're traveling also. So I just refill these bottles once it's empty and once it's done. And then I go for a serum. It could be hyaluronic acid or your peptides. As I said, peptides is a hero ingredient which boosts the glow. You don't necessarily have to rub your skin once you apply the serum. You just have to pat your skin. And once the serum is done, wait for 20 to 25 seconds and go about your moisturizers. Now the moisturizer that I use is CETAPHIL. CETAPHIL because it is a dermatologist recommended. It's for sensitive skin. I mean, we all know about this moisturizer. We all have experimented it and I know it's good. One thing that is very important when you buy your serum and when you buy your moisturizer is you read the ingredients in the product. Please do not forget. You have to know what you're applying to your skin. Just don't buy something because someone has suggested it to you or because you saw it. You saw a good review of it. One thing to keep in your mind in your 20s is to always read the ingredients before you choose any product. I use these two. This is a super light and gel based formula. It is the Pond's super light gel, which is non-sticky and fresh gel. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So because this has hyaluronic acid, I have stopped using the hyaluronic serum. I go for the peptide. Once it's done, I just go for this or this. And this one I'll just show it to you guys. I like the smell of it. A lot of influencers have been using this. Let me show the formula. Let me show you the consistency. It's very super light. This one is very light based formula, and whenever I feel I need to, I can even just go about it now. I mean, it's super light. one of the most important steps in your skincare routine to moisturize your skin. So I'm done with my serum, I'm done with my toner, I'm done with my moisturizer, and then comes sunscreen, and I've told you all about sunscreen also. So as I said, I use this cleanser. I also have this one. This one is the Minimalist cleanser, and it has salicylic acid. As I said, salicylic acid, glycolic acid, all these are chemical exfoliators. Exfoliators that basically removes the dead skin from your face. You can work with whatever you think is suitable for your skin, but you need to have this knowledge, you guys. You need to know what peptides are, what ceramides are, what is salicylic acid. Once you have an idea of what it is, you can go about purchasing your thing, whatever works for you. And before all of these, you need to find out what is your skin type. If it is an oily skin, if it is a dry skin, if it is a combination skin. So once you know these two things, you are good to go. You can just choose anything and everything, whatever works for you. Once you hit your mid-20s, you can think about, your collagen supplement. You can consume protein powder and other things which are available in the market. Again, talk to your skin expert, talk to your dermatologist, and find out if it works for you. Yeah, so these are the basic things that I think you girls should know in your 20s. Just remember to be conscious, to be mindful, and to follow correct methods. One last important thing is to exercise. This brings us to the end of this episode, and I hope my tips have helped you with your doubts. If not, you can always leave a comment below. You can get in touch with me on Instagram. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Signing off, this is RB, and you're watching That Girl in Her 20s. Take care of your skin, make sure you drink plenty of water, and have a nice day. Bye.